What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Nerdcore Live Show number 133. Yeah, I know that's for sure. I will confirm that later on in the day. 133. And as always, this is the Nerd Chicana here to host the show alongside no co-host. But that's okay because I can do it. I can host this by myself. I can do this by myself. Joining us, we got Lucky Peach, Rachel.
Live. Fuck.
You forgot the fuck. Fuck.
Oh my god. And we also have Aiden Kase.
Oh shit, I never changed my name. I'm just a society.
You're just a society.
Yeah, I was like, wait, what? And I was
You're
like, why
just a
doesn't it say my
society.
name? I was like, I don't do these stupid names. No, I'm just playing.
Coming at you guys live and directly to your faces on twitch.tv/thenerdcore and youtube.com/c/thenerdcore and twitter.com/thenerdcore_. Yeah.
Damn.
Fuck that.
Damn.
Would be the same on everything if it weren't for another account having that damn, what's it called? No underscore. But it's all good because you know what, man? It's a great day. It's a wonderful Friday night for everybody out there. Hope everyone's having a good day. Lucky Peach, how are you doing?
I'm good.
Fucking eating. I'm pretty good.
I'll Geo today.
Yeah, you know, we're all chilling here.
Yes, sir. Just chilling.
I'm over here like as we're doing the show, like trying to hang on, let me turn my gain up a little bit. Trying to figure out how I'm gonna start all these streams next week, man. How I'm gonna do everything, what all I'm gonna do.
I got you. You got me. I got you.
Oh man.
Don't you worry about that.
This is the last one before the big hoorah. And I like actually try to make some money doing this so I can quit my job that it's killing me.
Yep.
You know?
How you doing, bro? Was things good? What's going on?
I'm good, man. I'm kind of blessed that I received a pretty big care package ahead of my birthday that's gonna help me out with rent and all that good stuff, so that way I can actually, pay that on time. The rest of it is just like, how do I disperse that money into things that I feel like I really need to help myself with like this whole streaming thing? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm figuring it out slowly but surely. I've already got a monitor over here. Sorry, I'm thinking out loud now. I'm like, I've already got a monitor over here. I could wait a week before buying like a really nice one. So I don't know. I'm thinking right now, man. I'm just trying to figure out things. I'm just bummed that I can't stream Club Penguin.
Every day has been hard without Club Penguin. I'll tell you that right now.
I literally Club Penguin was my life, bro. I used to, like real stuff.
Y'all are
real
gonna
talk.
hate me for this. I've never played Club Penguin.
Yeah, well, you missed out on an era. An era.
Yeah, you know you got our support, bro. We'll be there at the streets. We'll be hanging out. We'll do everything we can.
Literally, Club Penguin Dojo Master over here, bro. That dojo was legit Pokemon. That was how Pokemon worked. So I used to play that shit all the time. Man, I used to go into the chat rooms and be like, any bad bitches want to fuck? when I was like 7. When I was like 7.
But the same shit happens. So
Did any of them respond?
Yeah, sometimes, but I think they were like 40-year-old men. So I don't know, man. I never met anyone. I just know that there was like this pink penguin that I used to like. We would like message each other online all the time. I don't remember what their name was, so I don't know, man. RIP Club Penguin.
My game was I don't know if you remember this on the iPod Touch. Tap Tap Revolution. I think it was like,
I know what it is, but I never.
Used to go into the public forum games in there.
Yeah.
Used to, just chat with a bunch of girls and just, just get down in there and just
chop it up.
Yeah.
I used to try to play any game online that I could have sex in. That was my thing. So I was like, I was a fucking dangerously horny.
I did the same thing.
Yeah, like RuneScape. whatever else there was.
I never
would
played
try to do.
RuneScape because my sister found like one of her first boyfriends on it, and it was kind of weird.
Ooh, I bet he was also a 40-year-old man.
Oh man, let me tell you about RuneScape, baby. Those were the days.
No, I know all about it. I just never
Oh
played
man,
it.
no, I'm talking to the general audience. Like, let me tell y'all about RuneScape. Those were the wild days. I'll tell you that right now.
RuneScape, Toontown, and Wizard 101. And if anyone played, what was it? It was like a Cartoon Network game where like it was like essentially all the Cartoon Network characters came together, but it was like a post-apocalyptic world. So like fucking the codename Kids Next Door were like adults and they had like Glocks and shit. It was fucking wild. It was insanity, dude. I don't know. I'm gonna try to see if I can find it.
Hope everyone's having a good day, though. Michelle is joining us here, Queen Weave. What's going on, Queen?
Hello.
How are you?
Nothing's going on.
How are you doing?
Decent. I had a decent day.
That's not a very convincing answer.
I mean, decent is all right.
Yeah.
I guess no. It's just like today. So like today, I went to the doctor to get new medicine for my asthma because I don't know if I talked about it in the live show last time, but I had to buy an inhaler that was worth $200. So yeah, it's not cheap to breathe, guys.
Damn,
let
what
me
the
tell
fuck?
y'all.
Your insurance doesn't cover that?
Yeah, but I'm not gonna have insurance in the future, and this is something that you have to take daily. So thankfully, I'm not wheezing anymore. But the doctor says that it's better if I'm using it. And if I don't, then I should there's like this basically medicine or pill that does the same effect as the inhaler, but the inhaler is more it's more useful, like more effective. So right now I'm gonna take that medicine and the inhaler until my pumps run out, and then hope that the pill is enough to help me breathe in the future.
Awesome. Hopefully it helps. Everything works out for you.
Yeah.
But, we've got quite the show lined up for you guys today. Today's our Friday, so Fridays are usually for WandaVision. So we'll have our reviews of last week's episodes, episode 7, and this week's episode 8. And you can look forward to that at the 30-minute mark after the commercial break. So
I don't even remember what last week's episode was about. What?
I mean, it's pretty simple. We'll talk about last week if we liked it or not. Let's go. We'll see what we can do. We'll see where we can go. Let's go. It's gonna be 30 minutes for fucking around. 30 minutes for reviews, and because I don't have a host today, I don't have a co-host today.
But I have cards.
Oh snap!
We can probably do a little bit of cards in those 30 minutes time frames, but
let's do it.
Why isn't Brad here? I missed it. If you were talking about it,
fuck if I know. I don't know. Help me, everybody! I've lost my Brad. If you can find my Brad, please tell him that I need him. And I miss him, and I love him.
I love you, and I miss you.
Please call at 888. 888
This message
Brad.
lasts 2 minutes.
1-800 fuck Brad. That's right.
1-800 fuck Brad.
Yeah.
This is for Brad.
Please find my Brad.
This is for Brad. Please help me find my Brad. I can't find my Brad. My Brad told me he wouldn't be here today, but I don't know where he is. So please help me find my Brad. All right, dude, where's my Brad?
Talking about fucking schedule. Stupid ass bit, ugly ass bit, oompa loompa body ass bit.
Yeah. How's the week been, guys? What's going on? I know, Rachel, you started watching Von Trier's Depression trilogy. And for those of you who don't know that trilogy, it's Antichrist, Melancholia, and Nymphomaniac Volume 1 and Volume 2 together as one film. But Rachel's been watching that, so
I like him so far. I'm like I really do. I watched The House That Jack Built a few months ago, and then I watched Melancholia the other day, and now I just spilled that. Oh my god. I've seen half of Nymphomaniac Volume 1, and I
It was
For real, I did not expect
I
that.
fucking hate you, man.
It was
Goddamn much.
especially when he decided to fly over what's her face, Agatha, and
Oh,
like
yeah, bro.
kill her and stuff.
When John
Shit.
Cena
Oh,
had
sorry,
his
Five Knuckle
cameo,
Shuffle?
My bad.
as
Five
Fred's
Knuckle
dad from the Fred movie.
Oh, stop.
Oh,
That was my first. So that was my first exposure to like Cena, really, like even before wrestling, because like that was my era of like watching those before I watched wrestling. So
yeah.
yeah, man, interesting, real interesting
Dude.
stuff there.
But yeah, I bring this up because I live up to my name, as you can tell. My name is Criterion Ho. You know, Criterion has made me their whore multiple times. They bent me over and they said, "You're gonna do what you tell us to do," and I said, "Yes, master. Yes, I will." And you know, this week was a flash sale from Criterion, and I said, "I'm not
I'll
gonna do it."
flash myself for that Criterion.
I said, "I'm not gonna do it, right? I'm not gonna do it because I don't have the money I should be spending right now." I did the bad thing about checking my bank account, and I was like, oh, I think I can do 2 purchases. I can do two Blu-rays. You know, I tried to fight my temptation, but you know, they bent me over and they said, "Do you want it? How bad do you want it?" And I said, "I really want it. I really,
Please
really want it."
take my
And
money.
yeah,
What'd you get?
so I bought Lars von Trier's Antichrist, which I've been wanting to get for a while. Great film, guys. It's a really family-friendly movie. You guys should definitely watch it with all the family around. There's a
What the fuck is
specific.
that?
I don't want to talk about it on here. I know that.
How much did it cost?
It was $20. Yeah, $20.
Is that how much like the Criterion collection?
During a
cost?
flash sale, it will cost $20. During regular, it's like $40.
Okay.
So
Sorry, I felt like playing with my Batman figure while you're telling the story, so just ignore me.
and
This is-
also
For those who watch on Twitch, appreciate you, love you.
Twitch, YouTube, and Periscope.
Oh shit! My ice cream flew. Sorry.
And I also bought Abbas Kiarostami's The Taste of Cherry, which is a beautiful film about a man who's searching for somebody to help bury him after he kills himself. And it's an incredible film, beautiful, made me cry so bad, and I can't wait to watch it again because that 4K restoration is fucking amazing. What did you grab, Rachel?
Oh, we can't hear you.
What did you grab from the sale?
Antichrist.
Just
The same
Antichrist?
thing? The same thing?
Yeah,
because I saw Raul tweet about it. And I was like, God damn, I gotta give me some Willem.
yeah, it's
God-
Willem.
You said,
It's Willem
goddamn.
Dafoe. Yeah.
Willem, baby. Yeah, baby.
Willem Dafoe and Charlotte Gainsbourg playing a couple that the husband is trying to give therapy to the wife after traumatic events, and it
Fuck.
turns into quite the movie.
Why did they put the penis print on this action figure?
You know, everything needs a little bit of a penis print in there, bro.
They put a penis print on it. Anyways, sorry. I just realized he was looking at me in the corner, and every now and then you just got to give Batman a little bit of love. You know, speaking of the Antichrist.
Oh, so sorry, Gio. I didn't see you were in there.
Oh, Gio's in there? Oh, man.
Yeah, I was wondering where my host at.
Host?
Oh,
We don't-
host.
we don't have a. You got to move him up to where Rachel is now.
Give me that dick, boy.
Give me that dick, boy. Man,
Ooh.
my energy is gone today. Like all of a sudden, all of it just literally
You had
left.
a show. You were on stream. My stream. You know, yeah, you've done a lot today, bro.
Yeah,
I
I also spent a lot of money for stuff that I needed, so it's like that really takes it out of me.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, I get that.
What's
It's
going on,
also-
Gio?
I'm trying to find my Batman, my little Batman toy.
Where's your Batman? We can have
I know.
a Batman
I
fight.
want to fight my Batman. Well, it ain't no fight. It's all Batman love,
Boy.
here, baby.
Boy,
Oh, there it is.
Oh snap!
Ah,
Oh
snap.
snap!
Ah, snap.
Want Sorcerer Supreme? Y'all don't want a little action of Sorcerer Supreme over here?
Don't make
Shit.
me
Are we
bring
finna play-
All Might into here.
Bro,
but
do
Like,
it.
are we just gonna bring all the toys out again?
Hell
Okay.
yeah, boy! I'll get the AEW World Champion on your ass, boy.
Yeah, I
Let
really
me go
like.
get all my.
Honorary
really-
brother, Martian Manhunter.
I really like.
My
As you
Lightning
can tell,
McQueen.
as you can tell, I have not cleaned Sorcerer Supreme in a while.
Ooh, Lightning
Yeah.
McQueen. That's the one from the end of the movie. Whenever they give him like the new paint job and shit, right?
Channel.
Heimdall.
Channel.
We have a parademon.
The character
dude,
design
look at
that's
the
launched
detail on
multiple
that.
character ideas for D&D. Heimdall.
That's a Joss Whedon parademon, Aiden. I thought you liked the Snyder cut. Where's the WandaVision review?
Get to it when the fuck I want to get to it.
Oh,
Black
that one's
Panther?
sick. That one's sick.
I know.
Dude.
I
That one's
know.
dope.
Warrior Falls, Black Panther. Yeah.
Dude, that one
Yes,
is dope.
sir.
I want
And,
to take out my John Wick one now.
Sorcerer Supreme has an extra head that I can
That
attach
feels
to.
like code. That feels like
Look at
code. I want to take out my John Wick.
Is that your Willem Dafoe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
love
brought
that the
this
live
one,
show is
too.
now turning into like a toy review.
Oh,
Because-
and of course, you know,
It's not like we have any
Wakanda's favorite, the White Wolf.
Oh, y'all could keep that one.
toys. Good.
Are you ready?
Man. Is you ready?
I am here.
Oh, sick. That one's
Oh.
nice.
All Might. Nice. All Might.
I am here.
Dude, that's nice. I like that
Okay.
one.
One more brother before I go into anime. Baron 70.
Oh, nice. One more brother.
One more brother.
Oh, put this back in.
Damn.
ASMR.
At least it don't
Yeah,
sound
at
like
least-
it's super loud like that.
Yeah, man. At least fucking.
Damn, the
you.
audacity to take it out of the box.
So sorry. My bad. I
you're
completely
Oh
forgot.
wait, I forgot. No more sorcerers.
You took it
No
out of
more
the box.
sorcerers.
I am
No
here.
more sorcerers.
No more sorcerers.
Why is his
Mordo.
name Carl?
Because
So
it's
let's
Carl
see.
Weezer, bro.
Because he
I
wasn't
got my
always
man
black.
Itachi here.
Oh, nice.
I can't believe he took it out of the box.
Probably my favorite Naruto character. Well, I don't know who honestly, I think my favorite Naruto character is Madara.
I got
Oh,
Jet.
mine's fucking Itachi.
My
for sure,
baby Kachan.
Ugh. Show
like
me
that.
more.
Spike.
Show me Spike.
I got
All right,
Spike.
so when are we gonna take out the sex toys?
Ugh.
Sorry, I ain't
Yeah,
got
No.
any
I'm
here.
about to bust.
You
I've
don't
already
wanna-
got mine inserted, so I can't.
Yeah, yeah. We got
can't
the
get
love ends every time you send a donation to www.streamlabs.com/nerdcore. Aiden's love ends toy will vibrate just for like a millisecond.
Deku.
So
Stop
please
it.
send.
Stop it.
Please send a donation to www.
Guys, the time my mom was here
Cheddar
a
beat.
couple of weekends ago, she told me a vibrator joke. It was so uncomfortable.
I got Faye.
My grandma tells me those type of
Lord
jokes like
have
all the
mercy,
time.
I'm about to bust.
Not the
Told me
mama
about
with the
this
vibrator
guy.
joke.
The
Told me
video
about
from
this
Doom
guy
Patrol.
who went to the hospital because the vibrator, they lost the control of the vibrator, and the guy's just like moving.
Oh,
you
like
gotta
the
go
ring
take it out.
one.
Oh,
The ring.
Yeah.
Mortal.
Yeah,
And then-
those are too small. They're so small. You lose it.
Yeah.
Quick.
Let me
And then
see.
you freak out, and so you have to calm down to relax.
Yeah, those bullet
muscles.
vibrators are crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Look at you can't see it. Damn it! I need to put it in on top of this then. Let me see.
All right, I got like another minute of this.
Now we got Major White Men.
Yeah, I got what's it
Horse
called?
and Critic.
There
more
you
minutes.
go.
You
Two
know,
more
you
minutes
know.
of the two more
Super
minutes
white.
of this toy showcase, and then we can go.
I could
Another
show
super
more.
white man, but also an alien. Ebony Maw.
Oh, nice.
this
Ebony
is
Maw looks
this is my
like-
favorite in Infinity War. I was like, this is my favorite character in Infinity War.
He's the best hype man.
Yeah, he's
He's a hype man,
best.
yeah.
He's the best in that movie.
Every
Ebony
time.
Maw looks like what the Beyonders look like.
I was
Or,
gonna
like,
say
the
he
way
looks
that
like what I
Hank Pym
imagine every white man to
perceives
look
them.
like.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, you should look up the Beyonders from the new Marvel stuff. They look like Ebony Maw. It's kind of interesting.
almost hyped myself up earlier just rereading that quote from the First Firmament that I read the other
That was a
day.
good quote.
That was a
good
great
quote.
Can you guys hear me?
I was like, this
Yep.
is
Yeah,
writing.
everything's good now.
Never
Yeah.
mind.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, if you want toy, you know, you can always.
If you want more toy reviews, just donate. So that way I can get enough money to buy Jonathan Hickman's Secret Wars
And we'll
and
find
his
a
Avengers and
random.
New Avengers.
We'll find a random kid named Ryan, and
Yeah.
he'll review him too.
Let's go mug Ryan.
No, we'll just find. Which Ryan though? Just the one we find.
McGruff.
Ryan's Toys reviews.
Nah, I don't want to talk about violence towards famous
Yeah,
children.
you know what?
Oh, should
I'm
be a
gonna move on from
multimillionaire.
this.
Yeah, let's go.
David,
Let's move it around.
Card, please, card,
Okay, I'm gonna.
Michelle,
card,
we need the card.
card master. We need
Please
a card.
bless us.
We got 9 minutes. We can do one card.
We got 9 minutes? What?
9 minutes until commercial break. We'll come back and talk WandaVision.
Damn, that fast? It's already been 30 minutes, almost 30 minutes.
Love and slush. You're welcome. That's right. That's right. That's the toy that keeps on giving. Streamlabs.com/nerdcore. Aiden is wearing it right now.
Bing, 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 bing.
All right. Well, let's see.
Oh
see
no!
What these cards have to offer.
$1, $1.
No, it's more like a dink, a dink. No,
They said if you
stop.
weren't already not affiliate, then you're definitely not now.
Hey, I'm gonna order the fuck I want now. I can put these 24 hours. I can put them in the next hour. All right,
Okay.
Michelle, you got the card.
So, who's the most likely to always make the executive decision?
WandaVision be like, make the executive decision?
Who's the judge? Who's the judge? Or are we just freeballing it?
You
Hey,
want to
hold
be the
on,
judge
like-
first, Dio? Go for it.
No fault. Okay, I'll be the judge.
So,
Who always makes the executive decision?
It's Raul, bro. He's literally the director, dude. Like,
My show.
yeah, like this is his show. That man, whenever he wants to start, he'll start the show. Whenever he doesn't want to start, he won't start the show. That man makes decisions for me sometimes. We were on a stream today. I didn't know we were going to be on a stream today. I was like, all right, we're here. He's a decision maker. This is how this shit works.
That shit works.
He said 1 more minute with this toy shit, and then it's cut. It's over. In the bit.
That's the end of take 1. Let's go ahead. Take 2 now. Yep. All right. Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty sure if I could choose someone, it'd probably me because this is my show right now. So unless we're saying like in like our friend group, then like I don't know about that. Like I think Michelle probably. Yeah, Michelle probably makes the executive decision.
I don't know, man.
nobody listens to me. What you talking about?
That's true. Wouldn't that be Kurt Russell? Hey,
Kurt Russell.
no, not Kurt Russell.
No, he wasn't your. He may have been your father, but he wasn't your daddy.
He was your daddy. That's right. He was your daddy.
Oh, I was like, is that a line from like Escape from LA? Or
No, it's from Guardians of the
Guardians
Galaxy.
2. Yeah, I know.
Yep.
He might have been your father,
Okay.
but he wasn't your daddy.
Your daddy.
Your daddy, boy.
Okay, Aiden reads this one then.
I have to read this.
Oh yeah, I would have said Raul. Because I became the first judge, I was out of the running. I thought somebody was gonna pick me.
I don't know. I
Who's
mean,
most likely to?
lately, Mr. I'm putting events on calendars that I don't even know anything about without being informed. I honestly might switch my freaking position on to Geo.
Yeah, I do be just inviting.
I informed the damn dude that I make a Google Calendar just to fit the stuff I need to know that I'm doing on my streams, and then now I got like 60
night.
I know nothing about that. I like, yo, chill.
Invitations to things, dude. I get emails about those two all the time. It's like study time every single weekend from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. on Sundays.
You're right.
Gang, gang.
Gang.
Nah, man, I'm Latino in that way where it's like I'll show up when I show up. You know, I'll show up when I show up. Yeah, I ain't gotta worry about that.
I'll just call you at 8:45. You said 9:30. I'll call you 8:45.
Hey, but I was awake, wasn't I?
You were awake. You were
I
awake.
was already up. I
And
told
we watched it at 9. Yeah.
I told you, bro. I told you.
Well, that was today.
Yeah,
Excuse.
Why do I feel like that was yesterday?
because it's been a long day. It's been. Oh.
It's been the start of a wonderful friendship.
What's
All right.
the
Let's
next
get
one?
let's get the next one. Yeah.
Aiden.
Oh, I was like, I can't fucking read it.
Yeah,
Has
it's like, why are you
terrible
hiding?
has terrible comebacks. Oh man, y'all know damn well this ain't me. So go ahead and exclude y'all.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go
Yeah,
ahead
I
and
was gonna
exclude
pick-
myself.
I was gonna pick Raul.
I'm terrible at it.
You ain't gotta come from my man like that.
Hey, but I've got some good
He
one-liners
tries.
sometimes. Yeah.
Guys.
Who else is gonna answer? Because
I-
Michelle's frozen on my screen. Oh, never mind. There she is.
I get. Yeah.
Yeah, y'all don't want to hurt y'all's friends'
It's
feelings.
not Michelle. It's not Michelle. Michelle got some good comebacks. Like she threw me off for a day. I don't want to say it on stream, but that like that shit threw me off.
Oh shit.
$3.99.
Spike Spiegel. Who's that?
From Cowboy Bebop.
Oh. We can't say that one word on Twitch anymore. Apparently,
Simps.
yeah.
No, it's
Well, you
shrimp.
just fucking said it, so it don't matter anymore.
Spiegel shrimp.
We can't call anybody a simp without. I think the rule is like you can't call someone a simp without it sounding like banter, like
Oh, okay.
playful banter.
Hey, you fucking simp.
Man, my boyfriend's such a fucking simp. What a
I
virgin,
very
bro.
much dislike that word.
Flag word.
Yeah, it's a joke.
I think it's just one of those words that like 13-year-old boys in middle school got their hands on and turned it into like this whole thing when it really wasn't.
Yeah.
I don't know. And now it's like some people really don't like it because they're like they get really offended by it, but it's also like I don't know. It just depends on context.
It's a fucking joke.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a fucking joke. Just chill out.
Yeah. It's a
Rachel.
fucking joke, just like our president.
Yeah, exactly. Rachel, you're voting for yourself?
Yeah, because I don't even have comebacks 90% of the time. I just laugh and then ignore it.
Yeah, but you don't say comeback. You don't try to have a comeback.
Actually,
Raul
that's why I
tries.
say myself because I don't have comebacks.
Yeah,
at all.
So you can't vote for yourself because you don't actually try and make the comebacks. But Raul tries, and his are bad.
All right, fucking
Judge declares Raul.
All right, cool.
Shrimp.
Fucking virgin.
Shrimp.
You've been declared
Okay.
Argentinian shrimp.
Your
Argentinian
turn, Rachel.
Okay.
Argentinian simp.
Who's most likely to?
Oh, possess superhuman bullshit capabilities.
What the fuck is that?
I already do, man. I've got four heightened senses.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say you shit like a bull. I was what the fuck does that mean, bro? It's like what
I mean-
on earth?
So is Aiden. I mean, Aiden's hung. You know what? Never mind. All right.
Sir, not even. Anyways, we gonna keep it moving.
Never again.
Ah, damn it! Oh man!
I love it in real time.
Oh my god. I think it would be Aiden because if Aiden had superhuman abilities, he wouldn't know what to do with them, dude. You're just having
Yeah,
so
bro.
But you
Well,
guys
it's
don't
just like
understand the
bullshit.
question.
Yeah.
Like
Bullshit,
bullshit
like-
around.
Yeah, to be able to bullshit the person, like, you know, like, oh, you bullshitting, like,
Oh,
Oh.
yeah, I could do that.
Yeah, possess bullshit
Yeah, it's
capabilities,
Aiden.
as in like
It's
you can
Aiden.
bullshit your way about around everything,
Oh.
basically.
easy. Do that shit all the time.
yeah, I was gonna say Aiden.
Okay, it's
Bro, I'm
Aiden.
constantly telling stories. I do that shit all the fucking time.
It's just
How
be
many
making
times
up
have I heard
songs and shit.
I was about to do it. But I didn't want to accidentally be so good at it that it was a real song. So, you know, there we go. We just proved the point right there. Judge declared simp.
You ain't the judge.
You ain't the judge.
The judge got time.
You ain't the judge, jury, and executioner.
I'll
Okay.
allow it.
Raul,
All right,
who's
last one.
most likely to?
Shame people for going to bed.
Change people.
Why'd your face do that?
He's trying to read it, dummy.
Nah, that boy said,
Yeah, change people for going to bed. Hey, damn, bro, you should have been here.
damn,
Yeah.
I look good. Hold up, give me a sec. Zoom it back in on me. This is a light
No,
skin
I'm not
lighting.
Yeah, I'm not going to. No, man. You know how many freaking times and be like, damn, bro, we had a great conversation last night. Like, there was some really big tea being spilled, and I'm like, what? When was it? After you got off.
Yeah, after you got off.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm about to blind myself. Holy fuck.
Yeah,
That-
you put
like,
that
you
right
don't-
in your face. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why you don't freaking do a filling. Like, don't fill your don't put it right in front of your face, bro. Yeah, come on, man.
I can't
Oh.
fucking see anything. It's just a ring.
Good lord. God damn.
You have been whitened.
That's how Jamie
I've
Foxx
been
turned
what
into
now?
Electro.
Hold on, time
You've been-
out. I've been what now, Michelle?
White. You've been white men.
I've been.
You've been whitened.
Team white.
Yeah. We're not bringing that up again. We're not bringing that up. All right, guys, we're gonna go into commercial break, and when we come back from commercial break, we will discuss about WandaVision, and I'm guessing the judge says it was Aiden. Yeah.
I was
All
like,
right,
we
guys.
didn't even talk about the question.
Simp. Yeah, what's the question? Bed?
What was even the question?
Bye. Let's go to
Who-
Let's just
commercial.
go to
Who's
break.
most-
Fuck it. Let's
Oh,
talk
yeah,
about
let's go to
WandaVision.
Y'all are here. Y'all are here for a specific reason. So,
Agatha
guys,
all along.
after the commercial break, it's all spoiler territory, y'all. So y'all better watch yourselves. If you don't care about spoilers, then you can keep listening. We'll be back after these words.
John Scott?
Hey, I'm Raul Leandro Mendoza, and this is,
Jabril Newton.
and we are the hosts of High Flyer Radio. And finally, pro wrestling has come back to the Nerdcore podcast feed in the form of a show hosted by Jabril and I. And we talk about everything and anything in the pro wrestling world on Mondays at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time.
Nothing's off limits. Whatever you guys want to talk about, if it's from AEW to SmackDown to Raw to NXT, nothing's off the table. We can talk about it.
We're going to talk all about it. And if you can get it a day early, you should go to the www.patreon.com/thenerdcore and pledge to the tiers on there so you can get this show and a lot of shows days early before anybody else gets to hear it. But enough talking about it. We'll go ahead and see you there at the Squared Circle.
Oh, yeah.
Don't tap out. Tune in.
Tune in.
Hello, guys and gals, and you're listening to the Ladies of Nerdcore. I am your host, Daniela Nunez, and along with my amazing co-host, Ashley Garcia, we discuss many things like social impact, pop culture, political realms, and any controversy surrounding the Nerdverse. Tune in and listen to us bi-weekly on the Nerdcore podcast feed, and we will love to chat and hear your thoughts on our wonderful show. And thank you again for listening to the Ladies of Nerdcore.
Hey everyone, my name is Raul, the Nerdy Chicano, and I am the host of The Impaired Files. The Impaired Files is a interview show brought to you every Thursday on the Nerdcore podcast feed. And I interview people such as filmmakers, content creators on YouTube, and podcasters like Colton Geschwander. And if you want to listen to that early, a whole week early, all you got to do is go to the Patreon and pledge to the $1 tier. And if you want to listen to it with the general public, then go to Nerdcore podcast feed on anchor.fm/the Nerdcore. And the case is closed, but it's not classified. See you guys there.
Hey, it's Ashley from the Gamer Corps. You may remember me from such episodes as Big Screen Mess, Mo Money Mo Platforms, and Brad Can Read. Tune in weekly as I blab with my co-hosts Raul the Nerdy Chicano and Brad the Random Germ about the latest news in gaming and gush over what we're playing at the moment. Oh yeah, and we got the deals too. Keep up with the latest deals in gaming and what's happening as I mediate Brad and Raul fighting like a married couple. Will Death Stranding ever come out? Will Cyberpunk 2077 live up to the hype? Is a next gen worth a $500 console price tag? And has there ever been a movie adaptation of a video game that's been done right? It's all on the Gamer Corps podcast, everywhere where podcasts are.
Hey guys, this is Brad, aka Young Yoda. Raul said I had to make an ad, so that's what I'm doing. It's supposed to be for Unstructured, but as you guys know, you can freaking catch me everywhere when it comes to this podcast feed. You can find me on the Nerd Cores, on Gamer Cores, on Nerdy Chicanos sometimes when I get lost. But for this particular one, I want you guys to go check out Unstructured. The Raul gave me free reign to do whatever I want to do. I don't know what he was thinking. So go hear me talk about LeBron James and Taco Tuesday, vaping, So many other freaking weird topics that chimichangas, that's a good one. Shout out to Deadpool. And yeah, I guess this is the end of the ad. So if you guys want to find me, you can find me all over the place on this podcast feed. Anyways, thank you guys for listening. I love you all. And nerd up.
Everyone, I'm Raul.
And I'm Brad.
And we're the hosts of the Nerdcore Podcast, the podcast that talks that nerd. Not on this ad, right? And we come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Saturday. On the Mondays, we talk the news. That's the box office, the news of the week, and your trailer talk if there is any. And on Tuesday, we have our theme review. And on Saturday, you have a Saturday morning review, usually movies that have come out in the week or anything we want to talk about. Right, Brett?
Exactly. Whatever we want to talk about, this is our show. If you don't like it, then you don't have to listen.
We're the flagship show, the Nerdcore Podcast feed, and we can be found everywhere you can listen to podcasts like Stitcher, Apple Podcasts. So if you want to talk that nerd stuff with us every Monday, Tuesday, and Saturday, make sure you tune in. And Brad?
Young Yoda out.
Welcome back to the Nerdcore Live Show, number 133. Hope you're all doing well. We're back from commercial break here. We're going to get ready to go into our WandaVision spoiler territory review here. And yeah, even though we don't have Brad in physical presence here in the show, he's still somehow in the commercials. Which, yes, I know, guys, there's going to be some changes to those commercials soon. I promise. I got to get to work on that stuff.
Hey, you didn't have to bring that up. It was private chat.
It was private chat. I did put it in the...
You did that to yourself just now.
I know, guys. Everyone's clamoring. Everyone wants to know.
No, but it has been like, it's been a while. I need to actually update those soon.
You need to inject some caustic into your goddamn ads, bro.
All right, man. Okay, main character.
Timber,
Chill out. Well, I guess
where's
it's
Timber
where
at?
I don't know. It just says, so the Gamer Course podcast is where Timber ended up. I was like, huh?
Timber came in? He got out and he left, bro. Timber's dealing with some internet connection issues.
Yeah, it's tough connecting from,
fucking
all the way over there. Out of this nigga in the watchtower? What the fuck going on? The JLA? What's happening?
He's a superhero.
If you can find my Timber, please find my Timber. I miss my Timber. Where is my Timber?
I text Timber.
I'm yelling.
No. All right, let's get ready here, guys.
What is the deep what we're yelling? No.
Tomorrow I'll talk to you all about the announcement when I have Brad in here, because I do want to talk about the announcement, what we're changing up with the $25 tier on our Patreon.
Yelling, Wanda.
All right, but we're going to get ready to get in on this, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and count you guys down. If you are here after the countdown, that means that you guys are officially in spoiler territory. So sorry, guys. We're going to get started on these reviews after a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right.
Fucking Rachel.
Buttercup.
All right. So, of course, the reason why we're doing spoiler review of 7 and 8 is because there was a natural disaster last week, and there was no review of episode 7. But no worries, we got quite the full panel today. What's up?
Not a natural disaster, human disaster. Human created these things. Okay, keep going.
Okay, thank you for your input. What's it called, activist? Good job. Great. Yeah. No,
it's both.
It's both. God damn it, nature. It's nature. Yeah. Well, cold, whatever. I don't want to get into it. I don't want to get into my damn reviews. I want to get out of here. Let's get into this. So we're gonna be talking.
Hang on. Question. I'm not trying to be rude. How long are we going on the reviews? Or do you want to keep it confined, or do you care?
Bro, we are gonna do an hour of this show, so go as wild as you want, baby.
Yeah, because you got me on finally, and I'm finally getting to talk about comic shit. So I'm fucking going in.
Yeah. I'm honestly just gonna sit back and let you all go at it. I mean, that's honestly what it is. So episode 7 premiered last week. I was not a fan of episode 7, and I don't even remember half of the shit that went down in episode 7. I'm not gonna lie. Oh wait, yes. Some things I really liked from episode 7. Monica Rambeau's transformation, fucking awesome. When she was going through the hex, that's some straight up 2001: A Space Odyssey shit right there, bro. That was
Monica
fucking awesome.
Rambeau's cake.
Yeah,
Snooper's gonna snoop.
Snoop is gonna Snoop. Yeah, I like that. I thought the villain reveal was kind of not something I enjoyed. I thought it was kind of lazy to me. I didn't like that. I don't like how that reveal went down. It was predictable. And what did you guys enjoy from episode 7? What did you guys enjoy? Did you enjoy the episode? Let's get some thoughts in there about episode 7.
I'm not gonna go on my tangent yet, but I will say about like the predictability for episode 7 with Agatha being revealed to be like our main antagonist for this season. If there are going to end up being multiple seasons, which I don't think there will be, that's one of those things where if you're in these circles and you talk about comics and you talk about like fan speculation, because I have a lot of friends who had no idea who Agatha Harkness is because they don't watch things like X-Men Evolution or whatnot. You know what I mean? No one knows who, like, Agatha is a like below D-list character. So no one who like I know who doesn't keep up with like these circles and these fans, like this whole fan speculation kind of thing, knew that Agatha was going to be the villain. I actually think within the context of the show, the reveal is done. It's hidden well, but I get what you're saying.
Yeah. All right, Rachel.
I'll be honest. I don't remember it at all. But I did like everything with Monica.
Yeah. That song was fucking annoying. That song is really annoying, and I don't like that song. Yeah, I'm sick of hearing that fucking song at this point.
Man, y'all need the trap remix, the spot I'm got him.
Oh, Gio, what were your thoughts on episode 7?
I don't. Okay, so I enjoyed episode 7, but I also was like, episode 7 has got to be the last damn time we do this. We're going to step into a TV universe because it was fun. It was fun the first 6 episodes, and then with episode 7, it really felt like it was a detriment to the pacing of the story. But I enjoy Monica Rambeau, and I especially have talked to everyone in this panel here about like one particular line that I love, just like how Monica is just talking to Wanda, but like the subtext of like, just because Monica is black, that conversation has like an undercurrent of like, this is a black woman talking to a white woman who literally took away her agency. And it was like, any lies I've been saying are the ones you put in my not goddamn mouth. That would have been great, but you put it in my mouth.
Disney
in my goddamn
Disney
mouth.
God.
Where's my goddamn mouth?
Okay, but I haven't had the, I guess, amount of exposure to Agatha all along of like in my social media space, and so like when I came back, like when it was like a couple of days ago, I was like, we're actually rocking to Agatha all along. Okay, we vibing. Okay, because I liked it, but I never like went back to it and was like a bop. I was like, it's cute. I don't want to go into like a whole long thing. I'd rather just like have it in conversation. But yeah.
Stacey raises a good point. I mean, it's something that we kind of had after I even talked to it with Brad. I was like, well, is Agatha really the antagonist? You know, and Brad was like, nah, she's got to be the underling. You know, there's something bigger here going on. After episode 8, I'm pretty sure that no, that's not what's going on, man. Yeah, I think it's Agatha.
I have some because I rewatched episode 8 like a couple hours ago, and I made some notes, and like I have a note that goes off of that. Like, I do think there's something bigger. Like, people have been talking about Mephisto this whole time, and at this point though, because like there's one episode left that's gonna have to tie up a lot of ends, like a lot of Monica with Vision, with Hayward, and so I'm like, if Mephisto is in it, I think Kevin Feige is gonna do that annoying ass thing where he either puts him in the last 5 minutes of the episode or in the mid-credit scene to reveal that there's a bigger threat.
Yeah. Michelle, what were your thoughts on episode 7 of last week?
I liked it. I wasn't thinking like it was complete trash or anything like that.
I didn't say it was trash.
I enjoyed it. I don't know. I guess I understand like what it slowed down the pace for sure. But I don't know. I feel that really listening to Wanda talk about more about like how she's feeling and stuff inside, is because it's the other side of the hex is basically building up to see this terrorist person, superhuman, that's trying to terrorize these people and all this stuff. And like, I don't know if anybody notices, but throughout every single episode, everybody inside the hex and even Agatha like does it. They're portraying her like this person that is just, making them feel all terrible and like that she's the villain and all this stuff. And I know I'm not saying that what she's doing is right, but I like show vulnerability that Wanda's going through too. Like, it's not like she's doing it out of hating people or anything like that. And now with episode 8, we know what happened, like why all this began. So I don't know. I like the fact that they give room to showing the other side of what's going on. And I enjoyed it just because, I was going through my sad moments too. So I was like, I feel you, girl. You're going through some sad shit. And then also the thing about Agatha, like I knew it because, I had like this feeling that I had told Gio about at one point. I was like, I feel like this girl like has not been under Wanda at all, but she made it really, really confusing at the Halloween part, just because her acting of like she was barely getting out and all this stuff. But what made me doubt her afterwards, after like that whole talk with Vision, was the fact that she, like, after talk to Vision, was like really quick to, okay, I'm gonna go now. So I was like, interesting. If you're not if you were like in this trance because of what Wanda was doing to you, then you shouldn't have been able to go past that, like that stop sign and just like go back like nothing. So I was still like thinking about like, this woman, like, she doing something. So I don't know. I thought like that last episode really just opened up to other stuff, because I don't know about the comics or anything like that. But I mean, I thought it was all right. I thought it was a nice episode. And the whole thing with me was that I remember I was talking to y'all about this episode being based on The Office, and y'all were telling me that was bullshit. And that you guys didn't think that it was going to be based on The Office.
We didn't think it was gonna happen. We
didn't
say that it wasn't The Office.
When did I say that shit? Kevin Feige literally said that there was an episode that was inspired by The Office.
No.
We is a collective. We're a collective. We didn't say you, Raul, you like to.
I was like, hold on, don't include me in that one. Don't include me in that one. I don't remember saying.
We were all talking about it, and we were like speculating, or like we're giving guesses on how the next one would look like. And I remember I was like, maybe The Office, and everybody's, no, I don't think so, because it's not a rom-com or blah 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 blah. And I said, I don't know. I mean, I just said
Michelle was right.
I won't lie, I was the most vocal on that. Yeah, because I didn't want it.
I only said The Office just because that's the only thing I ever knew. Like, I don't watch rom-coms or anything like that.
Mockumentary.
Yeah. So it did make me dizzy though, just the whole like
the way that the camera,
the handheld.
That made me remember something.
It's like watching the first Hunger Games.
It's something I mentioned to Gio too. I don't know if you guys noticed, but the screen frame, was it, Gio? Is that
aspect ratio?
The aspect ratio changed a lot during that episode, and I was like, not making me dizzy, but it just it like threw me off. Like I could notice it so much, but I don't know if it's because like the way that I look at pictures.
No, it's intentional.
Yeah,
it's intentional. It's just one of those things that like it really is not for everyone. Like, that's one of the biggest issues that like it's funny that it made me think about it. But like, I remember going to go see Hunger Games with my grandmother. The first one, she was like, I really like that movie. That Jennifer Lawrence something special, but that director was just shaking around a lot.
Grandma, that wasn't the director. That was the camera op.
Let me
the camera op. Oh, I don't know about those ops. They find them dead in Chicago. Anyways,
greetings from Germany to all over the world. Greetings, Frosty on Fire from the United States of America.
Hello,
to Germany.
I have a friend in Germany.
Yeah.
Frosty on Fire. By the way, we're talking WandaVision in full spoiler territory. So I don't know if Germany has Disney Plus yet. I don't know.
I know
they're
Mexico
not allowed
doesn't
because
have
of
it yet.
the Hydra connections, so they can't have that in Germany.
Yeah, it's in the Sokovia Accords.
Yeah, it's in this the Accords.
Yeah. So sorry, Frosty. Just want to remind you. Just let's go. We're talking spoilers here. So if you want
I
to
love that line in episode 8 though, because we're about to get into episode 8 when she's like, "So you chose to join a terrorist hate organization? Like that's what you chose?
Yeah, anti-freedom.
Anti-freedom.
We're trying to change the world.
Literally Nazis. You chose Nazis. That's what you chose?
That accent just comes and goes.
Yeah. Episode 8, the retcon episode. Let's get into it.
So episode 8 premiered this week on Friday, and I mean, what's it called? I was like, all right, let's see where we could take it. I was like, I mean, when I said after episode 7, I was like, man, I just hope they do well with these next two. Like, they hope they stick the landing. I watched today's episode. I was not a fan of it. I did not like it at all. There was some stuff that I really, enjoy. Once again, there's some musical scores in there, especially when you go into that first door into looking at Wanda's childhood in Sokovia. There was a wonderful musical piece being played there that was really beautiful, really, really beautiful. I really like that. I really like the set design and stuff, but I wasn't a fan of the whole, let's go for a ride through these flashbacks by literally having the character in there and being like, this was your life. Look at this. This was your life. I was not a fan of that. I thought that was not, it was nowhere, it just didn't interest me. I didn't enjoy that at all. But we got quite the episode, and seeing that those kids are getting kidnapped now. So what did you all think about episode 8? We'll go around the panel. So Rachel.
I liked it. I have a lot of thoughts upon rewatching it, because last night I was kind of lost on a lot of it, but rewatching it, a lot more things clicked. I did think the whole going through her past was repetitive, but I liked it. As somebody who doesn't understand the comics much, I liked it because I think because what Agatha was getting at the whole time is that Wanda clearly doesn't know anything about her own powers. She doesn't know how powerful she is. She doesn't she isn't exactly trained in her magic.
Bro, no, sir.
All right, hold on. Well, you guys take over. I got something to go do.
Anyways, I don't think she's
give them back.
She's not trained in her magic the way that Agatha has been from when she was in Salem. So I liked it because it kind of it shows you that Wanda clearly doesn't, not that she doesn't know what she's doing, but she's not exactly aware of what she's capable of.
Oh, fuck me. God damn it, Raul. Anyways, I want to skip myself because I'm self-absorbed and I'm the main character, and I really want to go into really the way that this episode changes the MCU and has changed her character and has retconned things. So, Gio or Michelle? Michelle.
I liked going back and seeing, because of the same thing Rachel was saying, that I don't know a lot about the comics, so getting like this backstory a little bit like made me remember some stuff about Wanda and what she was talking about, what they've talked about in the previous Avenger movies and stuff when they introduced her. So I really liked listening or like watching those parts, and like it made me like, you can see why now the rom-coms are a thing. So I like that they introduced that part, that like, oh, it's because it reminds her of her childhood, and that's kind of like what ended up happening, because sometimes you just, you know, you look back into whatever your comfort zone is, and for her it was the rom-coms. Those were her happy spaces, and that's why, you know, we see the first episodes of WandaVision being like that, because at first we were like, oh, what the hell, like, she just creating this, or what's going on? So I think that like was really meaningful, and also just like I said, the girl's going through stuff, and it's just relatable. So I really I really enjoyed it. Just something when she was talking to Vision, in the, like, looking back at her memories, and some, like, those words that she was telling him are the exact words that I had told. I don't remember who I told them to recently, that I was feeling like that too. So it's just like it hurt. It reached me. So it was like really emotional for me. And fuck this dude that I don't remember his name. The guy that's just like antagonizing.
Hayward.
Yes, whatever the fuck his name is. Fuck that dude.
Yeah.
I hate that man. Like, he's the epitome of what I hate about humanity. Okay, no, I hate is such a big word. I can't. I gotta stop using it.
I'll say it. I hate that shit. That fucking rhetoric. This fucking like subtle, conservative, politically correct rhetoric, but also like displaying your beliefs. I fucking
now.
I was like, this is really good writing, but I hate this shit.
Now that I think about it, it's funny to me that he like it's clear the reason he wants to get into Westview so bad is because he thinks the Vision that Wanda created is the Vision.
Yeah.
So he just wants to get in there to get the weapon, which is fucked up. But it's funny because I'm like, dude, I don't think you're gonna find anything.
Yeah, it's just like, and also the whole showing of how Vision was created also was one of my other things that I was talking to you guys. I don't know if you remember, but it was one of those things that I was thinking about. It was like, maybe Wanda created him from part of like the Infinity Stone that she had inside her, and that's how she created Vision. So like when I saw it, I was like, yeah, bitch, you got this right again. And so it's just like, it was just so like I enjoyed this episode too, and I was just like, you guys were hearing me, like, my reactions while I was watching this, and I was just like cursing at that man. And the whole like the Agatha's stuff is just really interesting too, kind of what Rachel was saying, that like it shows us that Wanda has no idea what she's capable of, and the fact that we got to see it, because I didn't know Wanda was a witch before any of this. I just thought that because she was experimented with, and that's why she had like all these powers, but apparently not. Like, apparently she was born a witch, and her powers just got amplified by the Infinity Stone. So I'm wondering then if her brother, if Pietro was also like part like warlord. How do you say it? Because that's witch. It's
Warlock.
Warlock, yes.
No.
Like if he's a witch, or is it wizard? I don't know what the correct terminology is. I'm looking at Gio because Gio's the one that knows more about this stuff, I feel, from Dungeons and Dragons.
I mean, it also it's different. It's different.
Is it different?
My knowledge of Dungeons and Dragons the Aiden's knowledge of the MCU, the titles that are used, and also Rachel's knowledge of the occult. Those titles are different.
Well,
Yeah.
anyway,
on the fiction. It
person with
depends on it.
magic.
Yeah,
If
which
he
I'll get
was
into.
born with magic as well, and then he got the Infinity Stone and got amplified, or if he was just experimented with, and that's why he had super speed, because they're supposed to be twins, right? So I was just that was coming to my mind, and yeah, I just like I don't know, I like witches, like I like magic, so I really enjoyed this because I'm like, yes, magic. So I don't know, I really look forward to this, and fuck that
Hayward. I don't even think he's a character from the comics. Like, I don't know this dude, so I have no idea. His name's Tyler Hayward, so
It's just
I think he's
like
from the
Republican
cartoon.
rhetoric to it.
One more thing. Where's my notes? Okay, so notes. So I remember a couple episodes back when Wanda first like gets out of the hex and talks to Hayward and says like, I'm not gonna let you take Vision again. And then I remember I told Gio, she said again. Does that mean that this is another Vision, or is she talking about like this other thing? And because we are to believe that she went in and stole Vision's body. So what is Burke saying? He's not.
Thank you, Dwayne. I was like, I don't know. I don't know this guy at all. So okay. Thank you.
Yeah. But yeah, I was just wanted to bring that up because I was like, I'm pretty sure that there's something else going on here, because if she's saying again, then that means this dude already did something to Vision before, or like did something to Wanda before this. So I was just like, yeah, bitch, you did it again. Sorry, referring to myself.
Bitch, you guessed it.
I don't think like
a song?
She's gonna be a villain just yet, maybe. Like, I don't know, because like it's the times we've seen Wanda the most powerful is either on accident or out of like pain and trauma.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And
that's kind of her thing. That's kind of her thing, like in the comics, where like she's this insanely like Omega level threat, where it's like, but at the same time, a lot of like her influence that and like her abilities come from like this pain that she's always carrying, because of hurting people that she loves and whatnot, or people hurting her. So Gio hasn't gone into it yet. I want to hear what Gio thinks.
Okay,
I'm done.
So Raul broke my heart a little bit at the end. He was like, yeah, like I watched it with him this morning, and he's like, yeah, I don't like this episode. I was like, it's like, I don't like this. This is your life. But I was like, okay, it's okay. You still my king.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're all not gonna we're all not gonna like the same things, man.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
No worries.
So I rewatched it right before coming onto the show, in full Technicolor, and I shout out to the special effects crew. First off, shout out, because this shit, like the wispiness of the magic going on, like there's a wispiness and also a smokiness going on.
I love it.
The aging. I was like, I'd like want to nerd out about the fact that like for lack of a better term, the Mother Superior of that coven had a dome thing going on with the magic that like reminded me a lot of Emma Frost.
That was really cool. It
reminded me of Emma Frost when she has like the telekinetic stuff going on, and like X-Men Evolutions or whatever. Evolution, like the cartoon. I'm conflicted about Captain Han's performance in that Salem scene, because I'm not sure if she was like it feels flat, but it's cartoony, but it's kind of like she was like trying to play them, but then also, but like I was like, is she trying to play them, or is she like actually trying to be like, I can be good? But because she like winks was like, truly bent to my power, like no, the rules just bent to my power. But I was like, okay, like you're mischievous, but like where are you at? But like Captain Han and like that thing, like she teaches us magic. by stunting on Wanda, she's teaching us about transmutation and mind control. Like, these are the layers that are going on here. Let's step you into the world here. The runes things, you've never seen them. Wanda doesn't know what the fuck's going on. Let me teach you this. And Catherine Hahn's like, I've never seen a hand motion be sexy. I've never thought a hand motion was sexy, but like when she went, and she went, I was like, oh, I love it. I was like, this is hot. But I do like that, like, we're exploring the emotion, Wanda's emotions in this episode. The most notable one to me was like at the beginning. I thought I would have seen some of that of the magic activating when Wanda does, but they do like shake us out. But I was like, probability magic, that's nice. And then I want to go. They had the conceit of like, oh, we're gonna push Wanda in to like to relive the experience, but then they let that go when they go to Avengers Compound. The Avengers Compound, it's like they're watching it happen, and then when she goes to Sword, they're watching it happen. But we have confirmation now that like Hayward lied to everybody at the debriefing. He was like, oh, Wanda took Vision's body. It was like, no, y'all just like remade the shit. Yeah. Like you just dismantled him and then put him back together.
He hired the Suicide Squad editors to show that scene to them. He was like, y'all got to rework this real quick.
He said, y'all were born underground. He's like, y'all just tourists. Yeah.
I hated that, like, basically said, like, oh, I'm going to recycle him.
Yeah, straight up. But like, I was like, oh, I was so mad in that scene. Like, that was like, this is not like that performance. We see that performance of like this military man a lot, of like the military man who's like hateful but also like professional, and we play straight. But like, I appreciate it. I appreciate it in this conversation to be able to like say those things like without going too Troy, I hate you, like, but also like I really enjoyed it. Of like, it did feel sudden though, and when we're at the house, and the chaos magic happens, but I also get that like sudden things happen of like you're in the grief, you're living with the grief, and like you're in this part of like this like climax of grief of like, not only was it like you don't have a future, it's like there's literally a physical proof here that you're not going to be able to have a future. The weeds have grown into your property, and like just that burst coming out, the grief of like this, not even like a subconscious, not even fully trying to like logicize it, just emotionally making an impulsive decision of just wanting it all back, and that just like pouring out like that. I was like, that's really great. And once again, special effects were amazing. And I do like when she's like, oh, you're a myth. I thought you're a myth. You're the Scarlet Witch. At first I thought she said a Scarlet Witch, and I was like, multiverse. But no, she says the Scarlet Witch. But then again, that pulls into like what Aiden's probably going to talk about like right now.
Yeah, I'm just
so waiting. Stacy's saying
one more episode.
Hold on.
You want me to get it?
Burke had said, I think the crown is showing us how Wanda's costume is going to manifest in the MCU.
Yeah, I like that theory. That's really cool.
Eden 956, what's going on, Eden? Hope you're doing well. He thinks that Wanda is a villain. And then Stacy said, I think the next couple of episodes are gonna be Wanda's heel turn, especially after the mid-credits scene in episode 8. And if the kids are treated like they are in the comics.
Well, there's only one more episode, Stacy. So there's not really as much time there to like go into something like that.
Unless we're gonna do a whole an hour and 10-minute episode.
What do you mean? There's only one episode left.
There's one episode left next week.
Next week on
that's it.
On Mr. Aiden Cossack's birthday.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
there's so much to do in that episode too. I'm actually worried.
Yeah, it concerns me. It does concern me, unless the last episode is the one where, because Dwayne, I know you know what Kevin Feige said. Essentially, this was going to be like 6 hours. These episodes, and I think we're only at like 4.5. So unless the last episode is like an hour and a half and it's like a full movie, I don't know.
Hold on, I'll get runtimes on.
Yeah, let's.
That's like
Yeah,
the
if you could get a
question is if you're-
runtime.
Yeah, you guys
Yeah.
go. I mean, Aiden, you go ahead and do
Yeah.
your thing. I will
So-
look at runtimes.
I really, really like this episode. This might be my favorite episode this whole season. I know a lot of people don't like the whole flashback thing that they did in the show, but to me, I thought it was interesting because it's not a flashback to necessarily be like, let's take our protagonist or our main character and say, oh, I'm here to remind you of all these events that happened. It's Agatha prying into Wanda's mind saying, I need to learn. Like, I need you to help me see what I need to learn so I can figure out what you are. It's not for Wanda to go back and just relive these experiences. It's for Agatha's learning. Agatha's the one who's trying to figure out information. She's trying to piece together this information because Dwayne talked to me about this. And I think it was a really good point. In the comics, Agatha's not necessarily a villain, although she's not necessarily a hero. She's just kind of there acting on behalf of her interest in magic in general and keeping things safe, similar to like the rest of like the wizards and sorcerers and what that are out there, like Doctor Strange. And in her mind, this is a threat. Wanda's a threat. Like Agatha's been training since what we saw with Salem, where it's like, I have trained my entire life, decades and centuries, to learn this magic that you've essentially done in a day. Like, how is that? I need to figure out what is going on here. And I think that this was something that I picked up on, and I think episode 3 or 4, where Tyler said, whenever Jimmy Woo was giving the rundown on Wanda's abilities, where her and Pietro got their powers from, and he makes it a point. It's not like over the nose, but or on the nose. It's so we've never seen Wanda use her abilities before the scepter. He says that, and I picked up on that. I was like, okay, we are going to go back and we are going to basically retcon the fact that Wanda's been a mutant this whole time. Because for the people out there who aren't familiar with comics or aren't as familiar with Wanda, because we haven't had the time to really go into her character till now, and I'm really happy that a lot of people are getting into it, because growing up I was a big Scarlet Witch fan because it's my mom's favorite comic book character. She is the daughter of Magneto. She is a mutant. And one of the things that the comics have always kind of hinted at is that her abilities, her mutant power, is this ability to tap into chaos magic. Although that's not really 100% confirmed, but it's always kind of been hinted that that's her ability. Also, she's a Nexus level being. So Nexus beings and Nexuses in Marvel Comics so a Nexus is basically like a plane or a dimension. I don't know what the right word would be to take you to another universe or another multiverse. Nexus level beings are beings who are the same in every multiverse. So no matter what the universe is, Wanda will always be a mutant. And she will always be Wanda Maximoff. She will always look the same. She will always talk this. Like, that is who she is. If there's an instance in that multiverse where it calls for it, where Wanda can't exist in that universe because the circumstances haven't lined up to that, then she simply won't exist in that universe. So that's kind of how Nexus level beings work. So she will always be a mutant because that's who she is. Which is what that first flashback shows us whenever Agatha saying, did you stop that bomb? Did you use your powers to stop that bomb? Because, we heard in Age of Ultron where, she grew up hating Tony Stark because, his weapons were the ones that, essentially killed her parents and whatnot. So I think Pietro is, for lack of a better word, a mutate in this world where he did get his powers from that stone. He wasn't born with them, especially because the way that we've seen that they change his overall hair color and his biology in general. So I don't think he's the same as Wanda just because who Wanda is and how powerful she is. But I think that was like the biggest bit of information that we got in this episode, was the fact that we're now really going into the fact that, like, she's a mutant. That's what she is. That's where she gets her, that's how she gets her powers. And chaos magic, because everything else is, you guys have done a really good job talking about like the trauma that she's been dealing with. I think the way that they handled what all she had going on in her life was done really well. The scene whenever she shows up at the house that her and Vision were going to get together and essentially like retire in and start their lives, I thought that was a really powerful scene, especially because Elizabeth Olsen has been crushing it in this series. So in the comics, like Chaos Magic is a tie to like Kython. I don't remember how to say it. I know Dwayne knows how to say it. It's kind of a retcon that they've introduced recently where he's kind of like this god. Yeah.
Is it spelled CH? Is it spelled CHTHON?
Chthon. Yeah. Chthon. Okay. Where he's kind of like the god of chaos. And like his magic is a very like ancient kind of magic that it's like, that's a no-no. Like you don't do that magic. That's bad. Like it will bring horrible things. So I'm wondering how we're going to tie into that. There's also a way where you can, if people still want to go down the Mephisto route, which one day we are going to see Mephisto. Whether it's going to be in the series or the Loki series is up for debate. I think it would make sense for it to show up in the Loki series now that we're this late in the game and it's really being established that Agatha's kind of our antagonist for the rest of the show. So it could be cool if they wanted to twist that around where it's like maybe chaos magic comes from like Mephisto's realm of hell because Mephisto rules hell. That's like one of his things. He rules a part of hell. So that's all really cool. The white vision thing is kind of like the last thing, or actually, because Rachel said something about how like she saw herself in the Mind Stone in that Hydra room. It definitely, plus that whole sequence proves that like she had those powers before they did any experimentation, because that instant connection that she had with the Mind Stone and like her ability to literally warp reality and erase that whole sequence from their records. That way it does kind of keep the retcon going where it's like, oh, we didn't have any way of knowing if she had powers before the stone. So that's kind of how they kept that going. I thought that was a really cool moment. I really don't know what all that was about though. Maybe it's just kind of like since it's the Mind Stone, it kind of revealed more about her mind, and maybe her mind is like a portal to other realities and whatnot. I don't know, but I thought that was a lot of fun. The white vision at the end, which was really cool to see because I've been wondering since Infinity War, whenever he died, if we were going to get the white vision. So Dwayne, jump in if I'm wrong. One of the things that, because I'm fuzzy on this is an old story. We all know Vision comes from Ultron. In the comics, there was something that happened where essentially Vision died, but there was a way to basically take his essence and put it into a new body. And they gave him this kind of white look, like he looked like a ghost, essentially. I think it was just that way they could switch up a look and sell new toys, essentially. But I think maybe what we'll see in the next episode is Wanda takes Vision's like essence or like his mind that she's created and applies it to this new Vision. Or maybe there's something that we see where through some databases or somehow through Vision's old, mind or whatever, maybe Ultron comes back through that Vision, which I would be interested to see just because I want another shot at Ultron because I really don't like how they handled him in it's Agatha helping Wanda, but I really don't like the way that they handled Ultron, which I think was cool. But the last thing I really want to bring up is the fact that she doesn't have to be Magneto's daughter to be a mutant. She could essentially be the first mutant in this version of the MCU. It doesn't have to be a direct adaptation. I mean, we saw in the episode it's not mutant. Yeah, not exactly, but close. Okay, thank you, Dwayne. But one thing that has really shown the power is the fact that like she created Vision. This Vision only exists within this this section of the world, but if she expands this hex where like it goes over the whole multiverse, which I think is what's going to happen, which is why Doctor Strange is probably going to show up in the next episode and have to step in because she's affecting everything in reality. The fact that the Infinity Stones are gone in this MCU, the fact that she created an Infinity Stone from her raw power and it actually exists because everything in this world is tangible and it's real. The fact that she created an Infinity Stone is something really interesting that I think we could get to in the future. So I don't know. That's my thoughts. That's my comic book dump on this episode. I really like this episode. I don't know what we're gonna get out of episode 8. I'm a little worried that it's gonna get Marvel third acty, where it's just nonstop action that's really just kind of boring to watch. Yeah. I don't know what to say. I'm looking forward to it. I think this show is probably the best thing that Marvel's done. And I'm done.
I have a question.
What's up?
So then what Vision has is another Infinity Stone? She created another Infinity Stone?
Yeah, because essentially what we saw is like she created Vision from nothing. It's not
she
like
had to have created a new stone.
It's like her children.
Okay. So I guess that's why I was like, because I knew she took it from the power that she got from the Infinity Stone. So I wasn't sure if she just basically transferred that to him.
Because I think you're right.
Well, yeah, one thing I was
Right.
like, I don't know if it's obvious or not, but like one thing I thought about when I was rewatching it is like, obviously she directly interacted with the Mind Stone when it was in the scepter. And so I'm not saying their relationship is fake. I'm just saying, like, I think after that she has like a certain attraction to the Mind Stone and also like a certain
like
not
a
just
pull
attraction,
to it.
but, like a pull to it. So like it could not only, aside from the fact that they do have chemistry, like it could explain why they're so attracted to each other, because they both have ties to the Mind Stone, and then that's probably her ties to it are probably why she was capable to like
that's a good
make him
point,
out of
'cause
nothing.
I've been going through, again, I'll bring this up for the billionth time with this group, Jonathan Hickman's Secret Wars, which is incredible. Please go read that. Please go read that. Jonathan Hickman, anything is fucking incredible. One of the things that's really revealed in his new Avengers is the fact that the Infinity Gems, as they're called in the comics, is basically sentient. They have a pull to each other, and they have a pull towards things. There's an instance where the time gem just disappears, and then it manifests itself in front of Steve Rogers to take Steve Rogers through this journey through time to show him things, that way he can learn a way to save their multiverse. And I think it's really cool that we're seeing that now in the films, where it's like this stone has basically chosen Wanda, where it's like there's something there where the stone is sentient and it pulls towards Wanda. So I think that that's really cool.
Could it be that Wanda just like does the same thing as Agatha? You know how at the beginning, and like takes these powers or like these energies from other people and uses it as her own, or like creates it as her own.
Yeah, I do. I just don't think that it's like, because where Agatha is basically she's causing an illusion.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I think it was really well done to take like was it a cicada or was it a fly? I don't know what it was, but essentially something that can already fly,
a bug,
and turn it into a bird that causes the illusion where it's like it's still a bird because it would fly. You know what I mean? Like take a duck and make it look like a goose. It's still like the same thing. Wanda is creating new fabric, like we've seen with whenever Monica leaves the Hex for that first time, and she's literally like she restructured reality. Yeah, to change.
Yeah, but it's still Kevlar.
Magic on autopilot.
Yeah, basically.
I really like that. It's like magic on autopilot.
Yeah. And I don't want to bring up
Doug. Really, it made me think of the forbidden spells scene from Harry Potter.
Yeah, from Harry Potter, dude. I thought the same thing. Whenever it's not Mad Eye Moody, but whenever he's showing them
waiting for her to be like
forbidden curses. Yeah, Crucio.
Because so when I saw that scene like the second time, when she's like because the special effect is a different color, and I think about in Infinity War when Vision's like all I feel is you. Mm-hmm. Like I think that like because of that attraction to the stone, it's like because her power. What's the line? Oh, shit, Agatha saying like, oh, what would have otherwise died on the vine, and so that aspect with that innate potential that hadn't been well studied or whatever in the way that Doctor Strange's is studied, that Mind Stone activator we're gonna use a whole bunch of words here. Like in the way of like neuron activation, it's that mind stone activation, but that essence extracting itself as like a seed and like forming our hex vision from that. And I do think that like I was like, okay, what are we gonna do? How are we gonna resolve physical vision? It's gonna be put them together.
They merge.
Yeah, they merge. Like, and like I feel like Monica's gonna have a big part in that, of like actually combating soulless vision, sword vision,
vessel vision.
the vessel
vision.
The vessel.
Yeah.
The vessel and the vision. When will they combine? Next week on WandaVision.
Agatha all along. Yes.
So hold on, guys. I want to bring up Angel Alvarez from our YouTube stream. Says,
hey, oh, that not affiliate looking real nice, isn't it, Raul? You on
looking
YouTube?
real nice.
I can
finally can do this. I think it's her own power that was amplified by the stone. She gave life through it because the scepter was the mind stone and stuff, not like the soul. That's my theory.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Angel Alvarez, for tuning in to us on YouTube.
Yeah, that's what I was getting at. Is like, because like I think the childhood scene didn't do enough of a good enough job of explaining she was unintentionally using her power to keep her and Pietro alive. But yeah, so like she wasn't aware that she had this, like she, like as she got older into like when a teenager, when she's at the Hydra base, like she realizes she has this ability or whatever, she volunteers for them, whatever. And then they're like, go interact with this thing that we don't understand that's killed everyone else. And so she touches it. It like has a severe like effect on her, in like it could amplify her power, but also it adds this attraction that she has towards it. But also another thing I noticed, like I don't know if it was just her looking like, to me, because on the rewatch you see like this silhouette when she touches it, and it looks like the Scarlet Witch costume from, or like the Scarlet Witch silhouette from like the comics. So it like made me wonder if like it was her like looking into her future.
Yeah, that would be really cool. I would like to see that. Gio, you were gonna say something.
Yeah, to address Angel's comment, I think that's why it's like the Mind Stone. It's the Mind Stone because it's chaos magic, this whole cloth spontaneous creation, and so like mind over matter, mind creating matter, Mind Stone. Like So I'm like, I just wanted to address that.
I think Gio brought up something that I think we could potentially see happen, and maybe this is like one of the reasons why it was like we need to bring in Monica Rambeau for this, because we haven't talked about her as much, like how she's gonna be a role in the finale. Earmuffs, Gio, if you don't want to know her powers still.
Okay.
Hello. So essentially Monica Rambeau can
hold on. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So anyone watching at home,
give me a finger sign when we're done.
Okay, I'll do this.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm here because I already looked it up.
Yeah. So essentially Monica Rambeau can energy. She doesn't necessarily manipulate energy. Well, I guess she does, but she can take energy. So say that you throw light energy at Monica. Monica can absorb that light energy and she can use it in herself. She can turn herself into light energy. She can expel light energy. So I think whatever we're going to see is maybe she can take the energy that created this vision and she can become that and then essentially transfer it into the other vision's body. I think something like that would be really cool, because we've seen in the show where Monica really wants to connect with Wanda. Like she completely understands what she's going through with all the loss. So I think something like that would be really cool. So yeah. You're good. You're good. You're good. Fucking hell, Jesus Christ. Do we have to close the show now? Oh my
Thank you
gosh.
for coming to the Nerdcore.
Yeah, thank you for coming to the Nerdcore live show. We're gonna go ahead and wrap things up.
You've
Been
good,
sitting
man.
there going, "You're good," and y'all just sitting there like. Now I can't hear you. Now I can't hear you. Look at Michelle.
What's a mind without a soul? Ooh, also Vision can't live without Wanda, as we saw. Ooh, so is he really alive? Oh yeah.
Yo, you're really doing that?
Oh yeah, she's dope. I like her power.
Yeah,
All right.
Monica Rambeau. And I'm not gonna get the powers away now, but like Monica Rambeau is one of those characters where it's like, essentially, she could be one of the most powerful people.
We're not trapped in here.
So
with him.
are you all trapped in Raul's hex?
Essentially,
we're not all
trapped
in here with him. He's trapped in here with me.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, things are definitely gonna get ramping up for next week's episode, and I did the math here. There, we have had in total 4 hours and 37 minutes.
Yeah, so it'll be a little. It'll be like an hour or something.
It's gonna have to be. There's
okay. I have one last point that I want to make.
Okay.
For all the Mephisto tryhards that are out there, and they really want this to happen, because I also do. We've seen in the show that you couldn't take Vision outside of the hex because he was dying without it. So what's going to happen to the boys? Because we know in the comics, one of the things that triggers Wanda is the death of her children that she created. That's one of the starts to House of M. Her children that she created from essentially Mephisto. Mephisto gave shards of himself to let her have these children that otherwise she would not be able to have with the Vision. Maybe there's a way where Wanda one day works a deal with Mephisto and she can have those children back. I don't know, but the thing that really is gonna make a lot of people sad is the fact that we might have to say goodbye to the boys in the next episode, and it's gonna be
goodbye to the boys,
really, it's gonna be really dark. I feel like,
or Wanda's gonna have to kill Vision again, and at least this point, I hope that she is going to kill Vision on her own terms.
If she kills Vision again, bro, it's over, bro. This reality's getting fucked. This reality getting warped, baby.
Well, not kill Vision again entirely. I'm saying the Vision out there, white Vision, white man Vision. She's gonna have to.
Albino Vision.
Vessel Vision.
Oh, okay. So what I want to say also for those who, I mean, if we're placing bets on Mephisto, I don't know. Like, I think it's gonna be like a moment, but I think Agatha, because we don't know exactly what forbidden magics that Agatha reached into, and when we first went into the basement, we saw a book that had a wisps of fiery colored magic going on, and so I think if we're going to get Mephisto, it's going to have something with those magics that Agatha was dabbling with when the rules bent to her power.
Yeah. Which in Doctor Strange, there's missing books that aren't the ones that what's his name took, which strangely looks
Cassius or something like that.
Which strangely, no pun intended, kind of looked like the book that she had in her little dungeon. So maybe that's another way they tie it in. Maybe Doctor Strange is like, I'm looking for my missing books, bitch. Where the fuck are they at, ho?
Baron Mordor.
We got a library fee for you. Nah, Mads Mikkelsen's character.
Yeah, because
can't remember.
That's right. That motherfucker.
I think it is
the motherfucker with the crusty ass eyes.
Yeah. Looking like me when I wake up.
Yeah, you gotta wipe your nose.
Caseless.
Caecilius.
I was close.
Caecilius. All right. Well, as you can tell, guys, it's been
okay.
All right.
Yeah, Rachel was raising her hand.
Raising my hand for a minute.
I'm sorry, I didn't see it. Sorry, Rachel.
I was gonna say, y'all can hold me to this. I'm either gonna sound like a dumbass or this is gonna be some crazy ass deja vu. But I had a dream last night that we finally met Ralph in the show. Like, no, I'm not trying to be like that kind of asshole. I'm playing like it could, like, I'm not saying it's true. I'm just like, I've had a lot of deja vu recently, and like I'll have like a straight up like realistic dream, and I'm like, again, I'm not saying it's true, but like then like a few days later the thing happens. But if we see Ralph and it's Mephisto next week, I'm gonna be on my shit.
All right. So that has been our episode today. And I hope everyone had a wonderful time here, whether you were watching on Periscope, whether you were watching on YouTube, or whether you were watching on Twitch, or if you're listening on the replay on our podcast platforms. We thank you all so much for tuning in. And as always, let's plug it up from the bottom to the top.
You can find me on Twitter at Queen Weeb with 3 E's on Queen and 3 E's on Weeb. Not really on Instagram right now, so go to.
We'll talk later. You can find me on Twitter at MediaMartyr17. And a link tree in the description of that for all the places I have been in some point in this reality on the internet. Host.
All right, Aiden.
Y'all can find me anywhere and everywhere at Aiden Cossack, AIDEN KOSSICK. Go check out our last episode of Dessert Men Live, which we had today over on the Burkmade YouTube channel, where we talked about Warner Brothers really being interested in doing a Black Superman reboot, which I'm really excited for. You guys can also find me next week on my Twitch channel. I don't know if it'll be this URL or not, twitch.tv/Aiden Cossack. YouTube, it'll be the same thing. Just look up Aiden Cossack on YouTube. I'm plugging it all now, bitch. Patreon.com/Aiden Cossack. Where I got some content that I'm bulking out right now to be released on there. I've also, I don't know, I may or may not be on the show next week or not. It depends on how fucking drunk I am gonna be.
All right. Rachel.
21.
You can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at Lucky Peach with a V instead of a U in Lucky.
Yeah. Awesome. And if you guys are on Twitch, make sure you stay for the raid, as we're going to be raiding our wonderful friend Griffin, and go and show them a good time. I don't have a Brad, so usually I have somebody to send the show out, but I'll tell you all to have a good night. Make sure you all rest. What's up, Jill?
Let me try.
Okay, so let me go ahead and throw it to you. Let me get you up here. What's it called? I'm gonna throw it at you, and hopefully you hit it out of the park. As always, it's been a wonderful time here with everybody here in chat. Thank you to everybody who was here, and thank you to all for being wonderful people and respecting the spoiler warnings and staying on here whenever you wanted to hear spoilers. But that being said, though, it's been a lot of fun. We'll catch you guys tomorrow for another episode of the Nerdcore Live Show as we discuss some DC news. And with that being said, Gio, set them out.
All right, thank you so much for everyone here in the chat, and thank you to all of the people here. Aiden, I froze. That's awkward. Okay, yeah, thank you to everyone in the chat. Thank you to Aiden, Rachel, Michelle, and to Gio, the host. Like Rose said, stay for the raid. And until next time, remember, it was Agatha all along. Host out. And thank you to all the patrons. Look at them. Raid.
Get up, bitch. Take those 2 steps.